The best way to predict the future is to create it. This will be my year.